Hitler didn't use gas. Hitler didn't use gas, and so on. How do you reflect on that moment in your career?
That was deeply painful.
For you?
For me.
On the basis of
that I knew my goal was to describe how heinous the actions that Assad was doing were. And I brought in a metaphor that just was so painful to so many people and fumbled it so poorly.
Was it a sincere and genuine mistake?
Oh, 100%. Yeah, of course it was.
Yeah.
And realizing how hurtful that was to so many people, and it was at a time for the Jewish people that just was even more so, because it wasn't just some random day. It was in the middle of a time of reflection for them. That it was truly painful to know that you had made people think that you didn't care about the plight that their ancestors had been through, and so that.
But you throw your hands up and say, "Look, I made an error there," and that's the end of it.
Oh yeah, that's not an error. That truly, for me, was probably one of the most painful things I did, because it was one thing to make a mistake or it reflects poorly on you.
Yes.
It's another thing that when you do something and you know it's hurtful to other people, and it was done. It was so careless on my part.
Okay, you seem very contrite about this. And,
well,
I think about it.
Well, I am, because I think that there are political policies that I'll fight tooth and nail for, but I would never do anything that would hurt another group of people or individual intentionally. And I think knowing how hurtful that was.
Yes.
But again, getting back to the beginning of our conversation, what was heartening to me was there were so many friends of mine of various faiths that said, "We know you. Yeah. We know you didn't mean this." And it just, but it really, it knowing how painful it was, not just for me, but for others, friends and family, to have to go out and defend me and say, "Trust me, he's a good guy," and he's, doesn't. It just that's not a good place.
Did you enjoy any of it?